Hi guys, welcome back. I'm wearing the same headband. I can't get enough of it. Buy it on Amazon if you want it. It's super comfortable. That's not at all what this video is about, but I just had to tell you that. Okay, so I went back and looked through some of my old videos, and I have two videos which I will link below on the best tubing mascaras. Obviously this changes as I find more and as new products come out, but I decided that it was kind of time to do like, where are they now? What am I using now? And let you guys know what, after, it's been a year and a half since one video and I think over a year for the second. So what have I repurchased? What am I using? What's in my go-to everyday bin? So let us jump in and do that. This, what is this? I don't even know what this is. I think it's for candles, candle holder. I use it for eye-ish products, so you can tell I have quite a bit of mascaras in there. I also use it kind of for my eyeliners. So we are going to dive into this, and this is what sits on my desk right here every day. This is what I use, and I know it's ridiculous to have 5 mascaras at your beck and call, but I do. So let's see what's in it. L'Oreal Double Extend, Chef's Kiss, Glossier Lash Slick, little Chef's Kiss. This is a newie, Maybelline Illegal Length. We have the Thrive Causemetics, Liquid Lash Extensions, and then we have, this is very random, this is Giorgio Armani Classico. Somebody asked if I could review it, and I bought it without thinking, and it's not at all tubing. It's pretty, it's just like 30 whatever ridiculous dollars, and I don't recommend that you buy it. It's pretty, but unless you just want to drop $30, don't buy it. But we're not reviewing that today. The 4 that we are reviewing and I'm going to put on my face are these 4 that I just mentioned, and these I've had since those videos except for one, and these are all new and I've purchased them multiple times. So I feel like this is a really good way. It's like doing an empties, but these aren't empty. It's just a good way to know what actually is good. What do I repurchase? What do I want to keep using? And these 4. Wow. So my cat's just brought in and possibly killed a bird? Like a bird, not like a little bird, like a bird. I have no idea where I was, but I think we're just going to start trying them. Because what I want to do today is I'm going to use all 4 of these. I know I only have 2 eyes, but I have bottom and top lashes. Wait, bottom and top lashes. So I'm just going to show you what they look like on. So the thing about this is everyone likes different things. So if you know you don't like kind of like the rubbery bristle brush, don't buy that one. If you have no preference, then you can buy any. And if you want like really voluminous lashes, just, keep this in mind, because sometimes people say, well, I hated that or I loved it. And it's kind of like, I can only tell you so much. I can't put it on your eye. I can't ask you what you like. So yeah, just use that always. Okay. The first one we're going to use is the Thrive. This is the Liquid Lash Extensions. They came out with a new color. This is called Crystal. It's brown black. I don't really find that it's that brown, but it's like a good attempt. So, they tried, I guess. And I'm just going to put this on my top one. Oh wait, I do want to curl my lashes. Okay, we're going to put it on the top. This one is $24. My nose, it's always red, always. I also just filmed all of this without the camera on. Okay, stop touching it and it won't be so red, Dana. Anyway, this one is my eye with the Thrive Causemetics. I will look up so you can see a little bit. Again, this is black brown, but I don't find that it looks brown at all. So that's one complaint. I think they tried, but it kind of was a miss. This one is a true tubing mascara, like 100%, no questions asked. They market it as that. It performs. I don't feel like it flakes off very much, but one issue that I do have is sometimes it will transfer above. And that can be just depending on what I wear underneath. It's not always the mascara's fault, but it is something that I've noticed. So it's not 100% perfect all the time, but I do love it. And I do like this one kind of like in the midpoint. So not when it's old and crusty, but not when it's too new because it's too liquidy and wet. Like you can kind of see it to me it goes on a little too gloopy, and then like I'll have to take tweezers and kind of like brush it apart. But if you like that, it's definitely going to give you more of a voluminous look than a lot of the others. On the other eye, I'm going to do the Maybelline Illegal Length because this one is new and I want to show you guys that. So let's do that. Okay, so there we have it. I think one of the biggest differences is the way the brush is. So this is the brush for the Illegal Length, and you can see it's definitely more of a bristle kind of like not rubbery type, whereas the Thrive is rubber, but you can tell that it is rubber and you don't kind of get as much outward, like it kind of, all the formula stays in the brush. Let's look at this again. You can kind of tell the difference there. So some people really don't like the rubber brushes, and so if I were choosing between these two, if you don't like the rubber brush, then the Illegal Length is going to give you kind of the same voluminous look. As you can tell, they look very similar, but with a more normal bristle brush. So one thing I forgot to mention, this is $24 and this is like $8.99. I mean, you can find it everywhere, but like I would say like $9, $10, $11. Moving on, I'm just gonna stay zoomed in because you love my face, right? Maybe not. Okay, bottom lash, we are going to use these two. This one I wouldn't typically use on my bottom lashes. I have a whole video. This is my top choice in pretty much both of those. Again, I will link them below. But I just wanted to show the Illegal Length on the top lash. It is newer to me and maybe to you as well. But the Glossier, I definitely use on my lower lashes. It has one of kind of like the finer brushes. It's kind of like the Thrive. It's got the rubber, but it just, I don't know, it just really, really works well for the lower lashes. And this one is considered a fiber mascara. I should have said the Illegal Length, the one up here from Maybelline, is also considered a fiber mascara. And sometimes when you see a fiber mascara and you think maybe it's going to be tubing, it is not. But these two, the Illegal Length and Glossier, are fiber, but they really work like tubing mascaras. So I've used both of them many, many times, and I don't find that I get raccoon eyes when I wash it off. It's just not the exact same like tubing mechanism, and so if you're really, really insistent on that, then I guess don't get those two, but I don't find that I notice, and they come off just as cleanly as the tubing. Okay, so I'm just doing a little coat on the bottom. The Glossier, now I found the Glossier to be kind of a love-hate product. You either love it or you hate it, and I think that has a lot to do with what you're looking for. If you're looking for just the most subtle, no makeup, this is it. But it makes sense. It's Glossier. Like, you don't buy Glossier thinking like I'm gonna do like the full beat and everything. So keep that in mind. The other thing that I have found is if you have lighter lashes, like you're really like blonde, or maybe you just have very fine hair, I think this works really well for you, and that's because it doesn't overwhelm your lashes. Keep that in mind. This is the most minimal of all of them. I really love it on like an everyday basis just because it doesn't look like you have makeup on, but you don't look dead. So that's fun. And again, this is the similar wand as the Thrive. It's the rubbery kind, and people either love it or hate it. I think it just takes some time to get used to it, but I don't mind it. Okay, and then we have L'Oreal Double Extend. This bad boy is my OG ride or die. That sounds weird to say for a mascara, but it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it lasts forever. Honestly, I've gone through so many of these. Both of these are kind of like the higher end ones. The Glossier runs out quicker than anything, which is like another downfall, I would say. And this one, when it runs out, it's like it was doing fine, all of a sudden it's like dead. So that's kind of frustrating. But this lasts forever, seriously, which is crazy because you think you're only getting like half as much or maybe less, but it does last forever. One downside, of course, is it has the priming side, but you don't have to use that. I'm going to show you right now. I'm just going to use the regular end, and I think it has one of the best brushes. It's just a fat wand. And I've used the primer for other mascaras. So one tip before I do this, one tip that I've tried is the primer and then the Glossier, and it looks really, really nice. So just saying, it's pretty good. All right, so the double extend we're gonna do on the lower lash. I normally would just use it on the upper lash. Oh no. Okay, we'll just wait, let that dry. I'll show you how to take it off. Or it can be like a new beauty mark that I have. Just ignore this for now. We're letting it dry. But this is what it looks like, the under eye. You can kind of tell the difference. This is a little chunkier. This is so perfect for under eyes. That's why I used it there. But of course you can do it there. I love my new beauty mark. It really suits me. Okay, I'm sure you've heard this before, but if you get mascara somewhere that you don't want it, just let it dry. If you go to move it when it's wet, obviously it's going to smear, but if you let it dry, take the end like a spoolie, that works pretty well, and then get it off. Okay, so let's just wrap this up pretty quickly because I know you're all here just kind of like, what should I buy? I think that's up to you. I think these two are the drugstore ones. They are cheaper. You can go to CVS, wherever, pick them up, $10-ish, and then you're done. You don't have to pay shipping. You don't have to wait. These two, you pretty much have to buy online. Glossier, some stores, you know, if you're in New York or wherever. When I'm sitting here and I'm like, I just want to put on mascara, it's Saturday, I'm not doing my makeup, I'm just going to grab one, I would say 9 times out of 10, I will grab, well, that doesn't work, but most times I will grab one of these two. This one, it's super quick, super easy. You put it on, you have mascara, it's very nice. Same with this one. I really, really like this one actually. I've been using it more and more, and I will definitely repurchase it. I wish it came in more colors, but I say that about most of them. These two, I would say, take a little bit more time, at least for me. This one, I kind of like to do delicately because it is so minimal that I do lots of coats, and so it just takes a little bit longer. Also, this brush just kind of, it doesn't lend itself to quick application. Same with this one. You can do it quickly like I did, you can just do that. But I love the look with the primer, and so it just takes a little bit more time. If I have a little bit more time, I will do that. And like I said, I like to layer it with another mascara and another chef's kiss. I can't really tell you which one to buy because obviously I have all 4 of them. I use them all the time. I have repurchased almost all. I will repurchase this, it's just new. So it really depends on what you're going for. But I hope that this video kind of elucidated some of the pros and cons for each one. And if you have any questions at all, just let me know. I always respond in the comments below. And please give this video a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more beauty marks and more random shit. Alright guys, see you in the next one. Bye.